Carbolin 19 is a product that's going to increase your testosterone. It's an anabolic product, and it actually brings me onto a subject that I think is quite important in today's gym setting. So there's a lot of youngsters now who are training for 3 or 6 months and they feel like they've reached their natural potential, which is absolutely crazy, at 18, 19 years old, and they move on to performance enhancing drugs, so anabolic steroids, straight away, without really doing their research, without thinking about the consequences behind what they're doing. It's such a shame because there's so much out in the market, and especially Biotest, who provide supplements that can, if needed, to increase natural testosterone production. So we're seeing kids move on to anabolic steroids straight away without any training experience whatsoever, not really doing the research, and ultimately possibly affecting their health long term. And it's something that I can talk about from first-hand experience, in that I competed naturally for a number of years. I felt like at the age of 22 that I'd reached my natural potential, which is absolute rubbish. And through the wrong advice, went down the non-tested route and got into competitive bodybuilding for several years and competed tested. Now, there wasn't a huge, and there still wasn't a huge amount of support. And we used to cycle quite heavily, quite aggressively in the pursuit of an IFBB Pro card. You know, that's what every amateur bodybuilder is striving for. We see the guys at the top of the field who are huge monsters, basically, you know, 280 to 300 pounds at 5'8", 5'9", and they look like absolute beasts. Now, as much as it's very impressive, I personally don't think you can compare that to the likes of the classic bodybuilders in the 70s, 80s, and even 90s, where, or more so 70s and 80s, where cycles were much milder. The agents that they used weren't quite as aggressive. And it really is quite a sad state of affairs now, where this young population that's getting into the sport of bodybuilding, or even just going into the gym, are being pumped full of very harmful performance enhancing drugs. So that kind of leads me on to really the benefit of something like Carbolin 19, in that it's a very potent product that's been proven to increase libido and increase testosterone as well. So in conjunction with a solid training plan, and you know, that's going to be one of the most important things, making sure that your training protocol is on point, and we can talk about that later on in our series. Your nutrition is on point, not just your macronutrients and your overall calories, but looking at your micronutrients and looking at your body from an internal perspective as well. Including something like Carbolin 19, you can then naturally increase your testosterone levels. You can improve protein synthesis, so helping your body rebuild muscle tissue after you broke it down from intense weight training, and just improve or increase that anabolic environment in your body to make sure that you are slowly over a period of time increasing lean quality muscle mass. So rather than, in comparison to taking heavy cycles where your weight is increasing, you're holding a lot of water, you're increasing your testosterone unnaturally, and then you're coming off a heavy cycle, maybe your PCT protocol isn't sufficient, so your post-cycle therapy, and then you lose a hell of a lot of muscle, and you have all sorts of long-term health problems because you're basically shutting your body down. You're better off doing something like Carbolin 19, where you can stay on it for a nice steady period of time, increase muscle mass slowly but efficiently, and make sure that all the hard work you're putting in and the hard gained muscle you're actually retaining, rather than the traditional assisted or modern assisted bodybuilding route where you're taking heavy cycles, coming off, and in the end, to be honest with you, you're probably not improving a huge amount. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to find out more about Biotest, then please like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and go and visit our social media platforms as well. All the links can be found in the description below.